Emma, how could you do this to me?
Amber glared at Emma, her eyes burning in hatred. Emma must have known about her condition. All this while, she kept quiet because she wanted to humiliate Amber at the Top 10 Model Awards. Amber covered her face and cried. This is exactly what you deserve, Amber. It's time to leave the stage. You have been officially eliminated. Amber felt a wave of nausea as she clenched her teeth. She tried to stand, but then began to feel odd. Her body was growing heavier and heavier. She felt a sudden rush of pain in her lower back. As she looked down her legs, she saw blood. The security immediately informed 911, and Amber was taken to the hospital. But while leaving on a stretcher, she threatened Emma.
This isn't over yet. Nathan has something in store for you. Just wait.
The entire incident ended up being just a small part of the evening. The awards ceremony resumed, and Emma returned to her seat. Awards were presented, and as the evening approached its conclusion, the host took the microphone one last time.
This year, the Annual Model Awards has introduced a new category, the Special Contribution Award. The recipient of this award was selected based on her superior skills and her tremendous contribution to the fashion industry. Please welcome Miss Charlotte Garcia, the CEO of H-World Entertainment, to announce the recipient.
The audience applauded eagerly. They were very curious to know who would win this special new award.
Good evening. I'm honored to present this special award to a recipient who is among us right now. Please, join me in congratulating the first ever winner of the Top 10 Model Special Contribution Award, Miss Emma Miller.
Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Lisa, who was right beside Emma, jumped in excitement.
Emma, hurry to the stage. They're calling you.
Emma's appearance on the front cover of Secret magazine helped it return to its former glory. Professionally, Emma showcased the charm of Asian culture, facilitating a deeper understanding for foreigners and fostering a love for the Asian style. There was no one more deserving of the award.
Congratulations on your big win, Emma. I'm excited to hear your speech.
Emma stood silently, facing the audience. Tears of joy trickled down her face. She didn't even prepare a speech because life had been so challenging for the past few months. But finally, she was living her moment. Thank you all so much for this truly unexpected honor. I am humbled to be the first recipient of the Special Contribution Award. I must admit that I feel a little embarrassed. I never thought about the kind of contribution I could make during the photo shoots for the magazines. I simply wanted to do my best for my clients and my profession. Thank you again. Emma lifted her head and looked straight ahead. Her eyes searched for one specific person. Right now, she couldn't wait to be with Eric. She had so much to tell him. Eric was watching the award ceremony at home. As soon as he saw Emma win, he got up and put on his jacket.
Luke, push back all the meetings tonight.
Eric hurried to pick up Emma from the awards ceremony, captivated by every word of her acceptance speech. As he listened, he recognized the deep longing in her eyes, a sentiment he felt just as intensely. Meanwhile, Emma concluded her speech with a dazzling presence. I have so much I want to say, but all these thoughts can be summed up in one simple sentence. Thank you, everyone. I will strive to become even better. The applause of the audience resonated throughout the hall, with Emma's award standing out as the ceremony's highlight. As the evening came to an end, Emma left the ceremony, spotting Lisa patiently waiting for her in the car.
Emma, congratulations! I'm so happy for you.
You've worked just as hard, Lisa. You were with me every step of the way.
We'll catch up later. Eric's been waiting for you for a long time. I'll take the trophy home, and then Eric can take you for a drive.
Emma saw Eric sitting in the car, staring at her intensely. Emma's heart was full as she leaned her head on Eric's shoulder and held tightly to his hand.
Aren't you going to ask where I'm taking you?
Anywhere is good as long as I'm with you. Tell me, Eric, how is it that you sometimes understand me better than I understand myself? How did you know that I wanted to see you more than anyone else right now?
Because our hearts are connected.
Emma smiled and tightened her grasp on Eric's hand. Let's find a quiet place and stop the car.
Why?
I just really want to kiss you right now. Emma admired Eric's profile. Her eyes gleamed like diamonds. He smiled back at her.
We've already arrived.
She looked ahead, realizing the car had stopped on a hilltop with the lights of New York City below them, sparkling like gems.
No one can come here, except for us.
Emma relaxed as she turned sideways, wrapped her arms around Eric's neck, and pulled him in for a kiss. She slowly lost herself in Eric's arms. Eric cupped the back of her head and kissed her back. They became more and more passionate, pausing only when they were at last breathless.
Emma, my love, now that you've received an award, I have a very important question. How would you like me to reward you?
Emma kissed Eric's ear gently. I don't want anything except you.
Are you sure you want to stay here and not go home to our soft bed?
I just want to be here with you, right now. Emma began to drive Eric crazy with desire as she tried to touch him and kiss him in the car.
Emma, you've turned into a wild woman. Let me take you home. This can't be the most comfortable place for you.
You're right. Let's go home. At the hospital, several hours had passed since Amber arrived. She had indeed miscarried and required a surgical procedure. She was back in her hospital room when a representative from Creative Century posted at the door to keep out the media. Her assistant waited by her bed.
Water. Can I have some water?
Her assistant immediately handed her a cup of water.
Be careful. Sip it slowly.
After a drink, Amber felt a little stable. She stared blankly at the hospital ceiling.
Has the award ceremony ended?
Yes, it ended a while ago. Don't think too much about it. Just try to rest.
Did Emma win?
Even at the moment, all Amber cared about was beating Emma. She had zero remorse for the child she just lost. The child was not only hers, but Nathan's as well. Amber's words reflected how blind she was. That she could not see her real loss, even if it was right in front of her.
Amber, don't be like this. I'll look for Nathan.
Don't bother. He and that disgusting Mark Whitaker are the same. They weren't anything more than a game to me.
You're right. And I can't believe that Emma got an award. I wonder how she managed to grab that special contribution award.
What? Emma got an award? This is a nightmare. You know what? Since they've all been so heartless, I'll be heartless too. I'm not going to be the only one who's miserable. Give me my phone. Now, go into the photos. There should be a picture of the agreement between Nathan and Mark. Expose them. We'll show everybody that Emma only received her award because Mark bribed the judges for her.
Are you sure?
Yes. If I'm going to go down, I'm taking everyone with me.
Amber was desperate. She didn't care about anything other than revenge. Will Amber succeed in her plan? What will happen to Emma once the photos get leaked? How will Eric react to this uncalled trouble? To find out what happens next. Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocketfm app. Tap the link in the description to install now.